candidate Thangmillen Kipgan upset over alleged election interference by militant groups. If brought to force in whole India, CAB implementation in Manipur will not be allowed, says M. Tombi. And reaction against CAB in BJP manifesto revisits Manipur. Congress says time bomb in CAB could destroy Northeast. Hello and good evening. You're watching Times of Manipur. This is Silky Chanambam with the news in detail. National People's Party NPP candidate for Outer Manipur parliamentary seat in Lok Sabha polls, Thangmillen Kipgan, today condemned the alleged election interference by militant groups under suspension of Operation Sue. The threat by militants makes the electorate helpless. Kipgan told a press meet at NPP office located at Dulalang, Imphal. It may be noted that the Kuki National Army, KNA, a Sioux group involving the Centre and Manipur government, has been accused of threatening some village chiefs to ensure maximum votes for BJP candidates in the polls. KNA, however, has clarified that such allegations are baseless and unfounded. Kipgan further alleged that the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, has been urging for ensuring free and fair election at one point, while the party is instigating militants under suspension of operation for election intervention at another point. He said such a move violates the voting rights. The Manipur government should look into the matter, Kipgan urged.
Force the threat to the election to have free and fair. Free and fair public signal, Masai Apamba opinion to Pong to the right. Tangtrama to the outfit 6 number C. Zanbiduna Pazagi right say Apamba Mahogi vote say Mahoina Apamba the people Yanava Masika Tang. Sigumba threat, sigumba warning people, sigumba lepiu and a government side to issue, young Sinbia, young Sinbio, Duga outfit, Senau group to issue. Kayitang relaxed over the Parada, Pahoigi, right ki, Subida, Adupi, and a Piltori.
Meanwhile, the Manipur unit of NPP has lodged a complaint with the Chief Electoral Officer Manipur, seeking his intervention in the restriction imposed on the party from holding a meeting at KC Hall. The controversial Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 will not be allowed to come into force in Manipur if brought to force in India, said Manipur Democratic Alliance convener M. Tombi today. His statement comes in the backdrop of the BJP election manifesto released yesterday, which vows to pass the bill in parliament if the party comes back to power at the centre. Addressing media at Shiv Sena office, Babupara, Tombi talked about the genesis of CAB and mentioned that Citizenship Act came into existence during Congress regime. He stressed on the need to have a thorough understanding of CAB and its contents. Tombi, who is also the president of Manipur unit of Shiv Sena, said MDA understands the apprehension of the people, but added that there is no need to panic over CAB.
Facebook, my Facebook account, Twitter, Citizenship Amendment Bill, Gimatanga, Tongan political parties in Tauribasi, Kuning the Nungangudi, Weranguni and Kale, Todona Madai, Kuwaru, with the Legende Adubo. Masi, Amuhana Putobasu, Ate Topa, Manipur, Natamba. Tongan state sing the Suna Sanaba, upon Malergasu, Sana Zasano, Aduka Manipuri UND, Masita saying the Sana Haloi, Sana the Nanaba, Luma, I number half can have see, among the high kibilere, Narangs high kibilere, Moina Tamamaga, me Karada Tainaraga, me sing not a Wimong the Torga, Adusum Tainaraga, Ranti to the Patri heavy one ever.
In the run after the Lok Sabha polls, exchange of war of words among rival political parties continued unabated with the electioneering peaks of in Manipur. Reaction revisited in Manipur against BJP manifesto, which promises to bring back CAB. Manipur PCC spokesperson Hemo Chandra today said explosion of the time bomb in citizenship bill can destroy the Northeast, including Manipur. He described the upcoming Lok Sabha election a do-or-die battle. He was addressing the media at the Congress Bhavan. Flanked by PCC General Secretary Hareshwar Goswami and other leaders, Hemo Chandra further said he has digested the BJP manifesto and claimed that the document could bring the reason on the boil again. Upset over the Saffron Party's manifesto, he said the party's outlook towards Northeast is quite visible now. The former minister further hit out the BJP and said the ruling party has been constantly attacking the Congress with political bombshells, saying that Congress is always prepared to fight common issues together. Hemo Chandra said the BJP should stop hoodwinking the public on issues concerning them. He reiterated that if BJP comes back to power at the center, CAB would be brought back definitely. Hemo Chandra rejected as a lie that the bill will protect the language, culture and identity of the region as assured by the BJP.
BJP Chief Minister Shri Biren Haidiba, Akoina Masida, close a insert or Ninga Haibu Disum Mayamda, Ut Kari Haibani, Mayam Mitta, Akoiki Kahata, the Mitang Sanavani, Madudi Tazaninga, Shui Oide, Karino, Mogi intention Habadi, BJP, other ladyba, Modi. Adagi Amit Shahgi, Adam Mogi, Makok, Adat Salai, Dili, the Makok, main Makok, or the CAB say, Namdanakoi national agenda or in a koi push ovani, Mashi Akoi BJP, Yamna Akpa, Koina Togada, Tawada, Tabaman, and push Tawrieva. Ado Itagadi, Manipuri, Shida Chalaga Kariwa, Tadori. Masi, Makada lady, Masi, Madum the Tupiva, CAB, Manung, the Yawi report, the city, time bomb gumaneva, nuclear bomb gumaneva. Masih yam sati berpota mana ya bedi CAB dah kaim taholo CAB dah kaim cholo ya jadi kenapa di cholo itu no CAB lakon tu mita aku ki identity aku ki language aku ki puru pasi ki leisure ni aku na yam na cai cak ya dagi aku na leisure ni harmony aku ki masih lui mangi madugi danger tu ne aku na hygiene ni.
The Manipur People Against Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 MANPAC has strongly reacted against the BJP manifesto promising to bring back CAB for implementation. MANPAC convener Yumnamta Dilip Kumar said the people's firm resolution on CAB will have an equal eye on all political parties and call on the people to stick to the public resolution against bill and stand together to fight against the controversial bill.
BJP na makogi election gi manifesto gi serial number 12 ta yauriba religious minority community sing asigi damakta CAB soidna chanahangani haiba hairibo pham sida moina religious minority community na hairisi makoibu yokhanna bo honaba matamda akoigi lamdam sigi yelhomi singi hak amasung aikoigi aningba apambagi mayokta Singnaba mani haina MANPAC na lawi amaromda Congress aina makoigi oiba election gi manifesto gi serial number 4 da yauriba Indian citizen amata chithadana NRC da salhangani haiba hairi wafam se Assam gi na tunganba wafam amo oigraga Northeast state singi manungda Assam natana lemhuriba state singigi Miamgi oiba wafum kharadi maruina Manipurgi oinadi hairiba Indian citizen haidana hairibasi karamba sahidagi amasung karamba kanglupta yauba amasung karamba phurupta chanba mioibo karamba sahi phawda leiba mioido makoina Indian citizen haidana kaugadoribno haibase yamna mayek sengna takadabane.
Now let's have a short commercial break.
Advanced Coaching Institute, Nagamapal, Lamabam Laikai, near Rims Road, opposite Koirenge Auto Parking. Science stream, the Council of Higher Secondary Education, Manipur and Loba, Class 12 ki parikha, 3rd position, Yumnam Devsit, 9th position, Akoijam Badal Singh, 9th position, Konika Nomaitem, 10th position, Asem Korunganba, 10th position, Lystam Ibova Maitei, 15th position, Haubam Arvind Singh, Amadi, 17th position, the Sagol Sem Biki Singh Ne. Arts stream da Aniswa position Takraba Takhil Sangbam Sunaya Devi, 3rd position Yangkhom Gunchenba, 4th position Texan James Singh, 5th position Boirangthem Loya Ngamba, 7th position SS Obed Kharam, 8th position Takhilamam Ores Maitei. Separated boys and girls hostel.
Well, this is true. No matter where we're at and how busy we were, we may not get the time to spend the whole day together, but a time always brings us together when we are dining, especially when gathered around such divinely crafted amenities.
Welcome back. The first Manipur National Convention on Socialism on the topic Manaba Khunai Ginamag Ahanba Manipuri Khunai Mifam was held at the Boyama Sumang Lila Sanglen Palace Compound in Imphal East yesterday. The convention was organized by Socialist Student Union of Manipur SSUM, editor of Imphal Times Rinku Kumukcham, convener of Young Communist League W. Kamesor, president of Amokok S.M. Jalal, and senior reporter of Imphal Free Press Paujal Chauba were the main guests. Students, women folks, and representatives of different organizations took part in the convention. Speaking to media persons, General Secretary of SSUM Longjam Bhushan said the main objective of organizing the convention is to bring about an egalitarian society.
Karamna hena hariba manabu khunai wakhulon si miyam da santokadage amasung karamna miyam da manabu khunai si purakadage hai wakhulon aduda maru oina wakhulon si thamjaraga sigi tharman si pangtok chabani ina kera khunba koi sel paiba sing tu hat piraba lairaba sujan omjaraga leiba singi hakpu khongau narakpa amasung loinana phena leiriba matamatongi palak palengak nasu hariba lengak sing asina chendau paiba sing siga hena tusan naba hena makhoga tusan naraga leiriba longmi simi sing tu hatpa siu mamayam si anim owang leiriba sida koina chakman tem thokpa ma changi haiwa wakhulon ni.
A one-day workshop on entrepreneurship development organized by Yawol Manipur was held at Helping Hand Group's Academy, Gahari in Imphal West. Retired Lieutenant General Ellen Singh, principal of the Academy, H. Radhakanta, R.K. Ranjan, and many distinguished persons attended the workshop. Talking to Tom TV News, founder of Yawol, Saddam Hanjabam said the main objective of organizing the workshop is to develop entrepreneurship in the state.
Koina Manipur da startup ki idea ama startup ki environment ama create tawna hona buda satra mayam sida koina kari kamaina tawraga influence tawba ngamgani makoina entrepreneurship development gi damakta kari ideas me ama share tawraga khoi gi lamjing amtak pina ba yawriba mayam sida tawraga program se smaina sinbane.
Among the 3 qualified candidates of Manipur for Civil Services Examination 2018, conducted by Union Public Service Commission UPSC, 517 rank holder Dr. Larung Angsim Dangshawa Maring has become first Maring tribe to qualify the coveted examination. Here's a report.
Among the 3 qualified candidates of Manipur for Civil Services Examination 2018, conducted by Union Public Service Commission, 517th rank holder Dr. Larung Angsim Dangshawa Maring is the first among Maring tribe to qualify the coveted examination. Dr. Larung Angsim Dangshawa Maring was born on 8 February 1993 to El Yaima Dangshawa Maring and M.K. Laimai Kanshuwa of Kangoi Kulen village of Machi Block Technopal district. He is the youngest among 5 siblings, 4 brothers and a sister. His father was a grade 4 employee at Manipur Health Services who retired on February of this year. One of his brothers, Dr. L. Mejona Dangshawa, completed his MBBS in 2016 from Janims and is a medical officer at Public Health Center Moreh. His sister is also working as an ASA supervisor, facilitator of NRHM. His eldest brother Elmorda Dangshawa is a bee farm holder. His second brother completed BCA and now doing business. Kangoi Kulen lies 14 km from Tuismi of Technopal district, which is north of Palil along National Highway 102. During a visit at the residence of Dr. Larung Angsim Dangshawa Maring, his father El Yaima said that his children were obedient, who stayed away from luxury. He faced a lot of difficulties while trying to give education to his children. Despite being a government employee, He and his wife used to work on fields to earn extra money. But it was a great help to the family that the children got admission in schools free of cost as they stood first in their respective classes, he added. Angsim studied at Kangoi Primary School from class 1 to 6 and studied class 7 to 10 at St. Joseph's Higher Secondary School, Korau Pokpi. He gave his council examination from Royal Academy of Science, Wangkai, Imphal. In 2011, he passed NERIS, AIEEE, VIT-EEE and NEET, but pursued medicals as family's will.
Luxury pamde. Migumna Pazava Piron half K, Adu Congo Pazava half K, Puri Pazava half K, walk and swap later. Only Moinator is school uniform at the lawyer. Adegi Yumda Lakana Kara Kapok Sepia, Congrams Amom, Puribas Amom, Legasmana, Massimano Sings Hore. I is asking a Ningi Wakando A. Punsi, Mokoda yet Pasupi video. Later so Layugumna, Moida Ewang. Matamaduda Agi Saga Equi Imung, Equi relative singer. Angana dugam thoga yaw rodi tawdo yade ai lising yang kai puthokone ai lising ama puthokone ai lising ma puthokone smaina house kuding mage mai angam madu puthokle adu khungi site su khungi saina karma hagararga khungi site su angana dugam thoga yaw rodi ai khungi oina lupa su pigine adu charasna su khoi charasna lupa su pigine ai khoi puthonaraga adu mai makura ani le khwaidegi ai khoi aigi aina larik tamnakpada angang sing simlakpada pateng pangbiwa mai khura mo thilne adu khurang thilne moi masim rausana angunda yamna mateng tawi.
He completed MBBS in 2017. His father allowed him to give civil services examination, but he needed a total of rupees 3 lakh for the coaching fee of UPSC and for payment of rent, clothing and other necessities. But with the monetary assistance from his maternal uncle, village authority and church, Dr. Angshim started coaching for UPSC and passed at the first attempt, with help of the people and by the grace of God. His mother said she felt elated at the news that she cried out and almost fainted. When she heard about the son's achievement, she thanked God for hearing her prayers.
One thou lay the boat nagarin. No, I am Magiko, Haraman Magihan lady, Quisu Paisa, later Bagiko. Tumbasungam the Basu lay, Angangi, Adum Kalakadi, Angangi di. Adum tam kirina ai khona paisa puthokpa ngamdaba adum laiba su laiba adu kan madi tumba su ngamdaba lai sak chaning daba kuma su lai chawa su sara su phaude adum lai ai hujikti ho isor su lai ai enani jabadi isona yabi gre.
His brother Cohen said that he is overjoyed to hear about his brother's success. He added that if his brother gets IAS category, he said that as a brother, he will try to make Angshim a corruption-free bureaucrat. Dr. Majona is joyful as his brother has cleared the UPSC. He believes if Angshim gets IAS, his dream of serving the mankind will come true.
Akoi civil service ki damakta mana account ma create tawre na lawje akoi maring community ki damakta ko mana heng pergumada mana IAS ka phangla di wari maduko ma IAS hoji hoji kuti keder police allocation tawdri mana IAS ek phanglakbada aina tawhaning masi mana ahan bada mai community kitang da mana aina preference pianingi ko ai akoi maring community amna swan bani education do oiro development do oiro am swan bani matungdana akoi manipur gi dama haitare ko government akoi gi bureaucrats akoi bureaucracy gi governing system se akoi gi corruption free zone hening baina.
Undeniably beautiful Phaying forest in Imphal West has remained neglected. The forest has been left alone. No one bothers about it. Here's a report.
It is an undeniable fact that human beings are living in a world surrounded by nature. However, at times we fail to realize it and constantly try to disturb the natural ecological environment, resulting in climatic disturbances and global warming. About 14 kilometers away from the Imphal city on the Imphal-Kangsup road, near the Kangsup foothills, lies the Phaying village, where one could still see the beautiful green Phaying forest occupying a vast area of 200 acres of land on the Kangsup hill. Human activities like junk cultivation and felling trees carried out on the hillsides in different places are contributing in loss of natural greeneries of many forests and affecting the climatic condition in the state. On the contrary, the locals of Phayang are trying hard to protect and preserve the Phayang forest. Under the Gazette No. 10 Darwa Resolution of 1932, the responsibilities of protecting the Phayang forest was handed over to the then village chief Donjao, and later, a committee consisting of 60 villages, each from the north and southern parts of Phayang village, was formed to safeguard the forest. In this regard, subject expert Dr. Angomsa Iraijao told Tom TV that at present it is confirmed that around 130 medicinal plants are grown in the Phayang forest. Apart from its flora consisting of different types of priceless trees and bamboos, he said that the forest is also a home to various animals like kaizenglang, jackals and other faunas. Dr. Angomsa Iraijao added, the forest remains untouched by human activities, since the committee strictly bans people from hunting and cutting down of trees in the forest area. But there is still a threat to the fauna of the forest due to the hunting activities and wildfire caused by inhabitants on the other side of the hills.
Forest Department na utharataga akoi gi environment phai haraga kangak pasu yaur isi karigi noina waterborne plants yauram dabagi ne aba 1981 dagi akoi kano singna akoi khulak ulak pasing sina mathau ya maktana ngamaktabado aduda akoi public sing sina tawraga ngak aga hujik leiri basini huje laibak thibadi kumsi si saji mari manga dila amabane adubo laibak thibadagi akoi gi phayengi naha khara aduga kangrup chiru gi naha khara na Tauraga saji mari mak hat khre haya adu saji ama ni di hujik leiri aduga koi sta leiri ba sada de khairoiga aduga akoi gi kanu hana tokpa hana khara ma lei ko aduga kaisa laina kai macha group khara ga khara leiri aduna tana ujek pudi masing thiba ngamdre ujekti adum leiri adum aduga adugumba khara sa makhan khara di leiri aduga sa chaubagak ti leiraktre akoi umang sida su
Phayang forest is endowed with rich natural resources. However, the resources found in the forest are lying useless due to the fact that the concerned authorities fail to use them wisely, besides lacking proper supervision.
Independent candidate for Outer Manipur parliamentary seat in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls, R.K. Somorendro, popularly known as Kaiku, has alleged that political parties have long been misleading the public through election manifestos, which usually come out before every election. As part of his election campaign, Kaiku interacted with the women folk of Khwaeramban Kaithel today to seek support. The women folk gave blessings to Kaiku so that he turns out victorious in the polls.
Vote Yarokan the manifesto the Poat Hapselaga, Mamu Minambi Tabuto, President Matam Sang Tola, William Congraboni, the Sinako Kunai, and Pusukan Jatari, Manpus Ownba, Santio Lebama Pox, Haitagadi, a woman Pula Jeriba, a way Persamiano Ganta Viraga, Halak elections. Boy, Manputo Resilium, a Quigi, Oriba, regional party, Yam the car, Adu Targazu, a regional party in City, the Senaquina Lady Vacuum City, Namkana. Tasabat kan later brina ayu tasin additional party pam jamne dobo independent thoksaraga ay amutang di lebak sigi seba je pena meam ga thing ba yaudna ita ay ngangning ba issues meam oro ada lausaraga adu man lebak si development da makta ima even meam da makta naha meam da makta even akoi border issues lai meam da makta ay amutang di change to hone jage tasin akoi manifesto da kaida po hai da hajin tawzaraga tasin akoi meam seba matam sang taw laksari ay makha tabu ju meam sa thamoi senga tawzaraga afoba khunayam semjage jahaga ay tang Long live Manipur!
Ahead of the first phase of Lok Sabha election to be held on 11th of this month in Manipur, the Indo-Myanmar Friendship Gate No. 2 near Indo-Myanmar border town More has been closed by authorities without prior notice, which left many buyers disappointed. School students from Parch, Imphal and Manipur who came down for excursion at Namphalong Market had to wait for long hours hoping the market will open. But it did not happen. According to a source, the gate was closed temporarily following an order issued by the authorities as part of security measures being put in place ahead of the polling. until further notice. Restriction on entry and exit at the gate and several other places of the Indo-Myanmar border area will remain in force, official sources said. The sudden move of the authorities has caused hardships to traders and Delhi Ways owners, but entry into the Moreh Gate number 1 remains unaffected by the restriction. Tension prevailed at Tautong Khunau of Lamsang in Imphal West following the death of a woman. Her husband is being alleged to have killed her during a family feud. The incident took place at Tautong Khunau, Nitainda Lerak under Lamsang police station around 6:30 last night. Nauroibam Ningol Achom Thoinu, also known as Sumita, as at 29, from Langtabal Mayay Lekai, died at Reims. Her husband, Achom Sanaton, as at 35 years, later surrendered to Lamsang police. A meeting was held in connection with the incident at Rural Development Youth Club, Langtabal Awang Lekai. The meet decided to form a joint action committee, JSC, over the death and to put pressure on the government to bring the culprit to book. The General Secretary of Rural Development Youth Club, Ningthauzam Tom James, narrated that last night 2 men came to him telling Thoinu had a BP stroke. When her parents, Nauroibam, Iboba and Rasi, went to see her daughter, people were seen gathering around her house.
My dead body is Umatamda, massage manam pabogumba. The Dakpamze, Ina Makta, Dragasu, Ponkat Pogumasa, Chok Pogumba, the Kaurigumba, Lahat Hatpagumbagia, the Coke to Regasu, Pop Pagalebugi, Mong, the Kanomito by the Yang Mada, Masamatom, this is a bagi, Mong to the Suman Mandre. Abadi Kaigumba Kanoma, Kaurigumba, Kagumba, Metpa, Kopama, Magi, Mongamada, Sibagi Mongs, Kosauna, Quigi, Canusda, Ufangadoga, Sibazidi, Kudakta, Heidi Paupiba, Madame de Siba, Makti Mandre, Heidi Masaji, Quick Soxel Levo. Adona Masumagi, Mrs. Matang, I'm Sauna Quigi, Saitaki Singnabazi later. Maramadona, a symbol got a Sumba to Nepamze.
Rural Development Youth Club General Secretary Ningthauzam Tom James claimed that the deceased was clubbed to death as injury marks were found on her head. An angry crowd, which later turned into a mob, stormed Sanaton's residence around 11 this morning. Later, Lamsang police arrived at the scene and managed to control the mob. A local told Tom TV that Thoinu was lying unconscious before she was rushed to hospital. The body was taken to Rim Smoke for post-mortem.
Mama khana ba hai mo jeng ai ta dum khana ba hai marak tum khana ba yawe ba ko kano to ba hai ta re mu manung gi po nung to da ba gi ko mato tai manau chhauna ja ba hai ta re adum maina dum khoi di khana ri boi ning e ba ngarang je adu phajana tu ta hau di khoi di chak thong ga lei ba ne ba tonga tonga loi cha nei ba ko imai ba nem cha re khoi da atom ba tai manau am cha re da ahan je si je ma tongan cha re adu chak thong lei ba ji da ma cha ga ti bi ga lei ba ngarang je the TV alai bajida kano mi hatle na khoi ina majina lak pane bako.
One drug peddler was arrested along with 16,000 WY tablets worth around rupees 8 lakh by a team of police under the joint supervision of Narcotics Cells and Additional Superintendent of Police Law and Order, Jiribam, near Gulardhol Bridge on National Highway 37 last evening. According to a source, the cops were conducting frisking when they intercepted a Maruti Ecovan carrying the contraband items. The apprehended person has been identified as Mangbung Lunkothang Haukip, 27, from Haukip, Kotlan 5 village of Tengnopal district. He was later handed over to Jiri police along with the seized WY tablet. Once again, let's have a short commercial break.
lamjingbatomtv Limited ki members singda akaknaba matam khara khakki oina khudongchaba sing pizari khudongchaba sing adudi saving account hangbada chada lupa taruki interest pizagani fixed deposit amadi recurring deposit ki oina chada lupa taragani thoi makhai interest pizagani daily deposit ki oina su chada lupa taragani thoi makhai interest pizagani karigumba members singna business loan personal loan natraga mortgage loan laubiragadi sada lupa taragani pandagi lupa kungi apik pasendoi haibadi reducing rate ta loan lobiba yagani akaknaba matam khara khaki oiba khudong chaba sing asi lobiranaba members singda ningsingjari masiga loina na kanagumba member oidriba singna member oibinaba ekhoigi office ta lengsin birau amadi akupa marol sing tanabiu ekhoigi address lamjing banidi limited near Nityananda Mandir Nagamapal Rims Road Imphal West mobile 9366857001 email lamjingbanidi@gmail.com website www.lamjingbanidilimited.com
Nupa khaktabu sagai lepkani haiduna chakthokchani hingliba singse mama amana pokpani mama do nupi ne habase karmal
nipa poksunati ipa numanga tawdna ari amada senting na bathabu
aibu nangi angang lawnaba thamba miro senaba ngamdragana nupi ni kai dodoino khongbandra kaino hundok chu kaino
piba amadi poktaba yadarani taunariba mayam chi khangedana
nasigi government sidi afaba mi bu oirdi sel kaisu tingdrasu yare sel piba lobagi haina bido loi muthakre
macha masugi ningba thunga loidoi oiradi kedo bokbiramino hadok yadro
nang tamo khakteni
nusidiye
phai nang ngasidigi ai amona uni di khallu
kadai chatoiba pakistan chalaga sosai bomber oiga sirage kaino aidi nang pelo dida
nang honarida hanbalaitna dum honagadabane Kaitorage
nangi husiki wahaido karino khangdana thamoida pale
Lagliba Lok Sabha Mikhalda Adomgi Mamal Naidraba Vote Manghanbiganu Afava Mirep Khanbiraga Matam Chana Lakpi Raga Vote Thadabiyo Laibak Sembada Saruk Yaminasi
Welcome back. The manifesto of the BJP, which highlighted the party's determination to pass the contentious Citizenship Amendment Bill in both houses of the parliament if voted to power, has gathered flack from several organizations in Northeast India. Just hours after the manifesto was released by the BJP in New Delhi on Monday, powerful students' bodies in the region like the Northeast Students Organization, NESO, All Assam Students Union, ASU, Khasi Students Union, KSU, have reiterated each opposition to the bill and said that any move to bring the bill back would be firmly resisted. Although the undercurrent has always been there in Northeast over the Citizenship Amendment Bill, the issue fell somewhat silent after the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP-led National Democratic Alliance, NDA government failed to get the bill passed in the Rajya Sabha earlier this year. 5 people were killed on Tuesday after a BJP MLA's car convoy was attacked by Maoists in Dantewada. Sources from the police said the carcass of Bhima Mandavi, the MLA of Bijapur constituency, was attacked with IEDs. An SUV was blown off by the Maoists in the attack. The personal security guard of MLA Bhima Mandavi was killed in the incident. We have reports that 5 Jawans were killed, and we are still waiting for any information about MLA because there is no mobile connection and firing is going on, said Director General of Police DM Awasthi. Israel's election committee says midday voter turnout stands at 24.8% or down 2 percentage points from the 2015 elections. But the statistic may not be a prediction of the overall turnout as polling stations close at 10 p.m. on Tuesday, and many anticipate a last-minute surge of voters heading to the polling stations. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has delivered increasingly impassioned pleas to voters to come out and support him as the day wore on. He took to Facebook in a steady stream of videos to rile his national base by warning if supporters fell to vote, they would wake up to a leftist government led by his chief challenger, Benny Gantz. He says such a scenario is backed by a secret deal with Arab parties, which he often brands as his political foe. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has cast his ballot in Israel's general elections. Netanyahu voted on Tuesday in Jerusalem alongside his wife Sarah. He called on all Israelis to vote, calling it a sacred act. Now, let's have a look at some of the local newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. Top 15 promises in BJP Manifesto 2019. BJP promises again to enact Citizenship Amendment Bill. CAB won't harm state, says BJP Manipur Pradesh. NPF stands for Indigenous People, says Awangbo. Voting for Congress implies giving license to kill, says Biswajit. Imphal Free Press. High Court quashes government's NSA diktat. Orders Kishore Chandra be set free. BJP Manifesto promises CAB, NRC and Ram Temple. People should be given the right to choose their own candidate. High Court reserves VT Road fake encounter case. The Morning Bell. Manipur High Court orders release of Kishore Chandra Wangkham. Youth stops girl with sirens. Gets thrashed by mob. Why has BJP failed to revoke Armed Forces Special Powers Act? Asks Ivobi. Secular Democratic Front to support INC in Lok Sabha polls. Dispersal of polling teams begins at Sisipur, Fairjol. Manipur Mail. BJP says committed to CFV in election manifesto. Court orders release of Kishore Chandra.
Before we wind up the news bulletin, the top stories once again. NPP candidate upset over alleged election interference by militant groups. If brought to force in whole India, CAB implementation in Manipur will not be allowed, says M. Tombi. Reaction against CAB in BJP Manifesto revisits Manipur. Congress says time bomb in CAB could destroy Northeast. That's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur for more update. Thank you.